Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Just want to hop on here real quick. Why? You got to trust God and let go. And that's one of the hardest things that you ever can do is trust God and let go, because keeping the faith is experience, because you have to believe in something that you cannot see. You have to believe in something that you have no way of understanding how things happen or why it happened, or like, having faith is hard, but when you have faith in God, I promise you everything will work out. It may take 2 years, 3 years. For me, it took 12, and he has stayed faithful and loyal to me. My son, my oldest son, Quincy Clemens, just signed a full ride to a college Wednesday. He flew out Saturday to Fort Hays State University. Is in Kansas. It's a Division II school. He was supposed to go to Division I, but because of COVID and the high school he was at would not release him, so he only played 5 games. His senior year in high school, he played 5 games, and because he played 5 games, the top schools that were looking at him had already given out their scholarships. So this Division II team school called him and reached out to him and gave him a full ride. And I told my ex-wife that Division II schools, I'm not knowledgeable, but I didn't think Division II schools gave out full rides, and she said they don't, but they made a special, they did a special thing for him. And that's why I was like, all right, God, I see you. My son is going to school for math, and my soon-to-be wife is a math teacher. My best friend, Antoine Jordan, he is the CEO of the Algebra Project, and he teaches math. And I told my ex-wife that if he ever has problem in math, that I have the right people in his life to help him. And you never understand why certain people come into your life for whatever reason. And sometimes you may never know. I'm trying not to cry. You may never know why they come into your life. You just have to keep the faith, keep praying, keep living your best life, keep inspiring and helping. You just have to show up. Once you show up every day and you keep talking about God and giving him the glory, everything will work out. And it's just amazing to be here as a dad, to know that my son is getting ready to play defensive line for a Division II school with a full ride. And he said the reason he wanted to go to college and work hard is because people told him that he couldn't play football because of his accident that he had when he was a little boy. He got bit by a dog when he was like 7, 8 years old, somewhere around there, and it messed up his calves and his Achilles, and they said he'll never run, and that's not what God had for him. So to know that is truly amazing and a blessing in itself. And my son said, "Ma, I'm going to be the first one to win a Heisman as a defensive lineman." And I'm like, you know what? I believe him. I mean, people doubted him before and counted him out. But my child, he believed in God too. And he said he's going to keep the faith. And now my son is getting ready to go play football. And the baby boy is getting ready to go to high school this year. And my ex-wife wanted to tell me that he'll graduate at the age of 16 in high school, and he's already taken 3 college classes that he started now to get him ready. So when he goes to school, he can take more college classes and hopefully graduate, with some college credits underneath his belt. And she said, your son is absolutely a genius. She don't know where he got it from. I know where he got it from. And then she eventually said, of course, he got it from me. But, man, I'm just telling you, you just got to trust God. Like, that's it. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you do in life. If you want change and you want to become better, man, if you don't get on your knees and pray to God, or whoever you believe in, whatever you call them, you do whatever you do, you call it whatever you call it, higher power, spirit, I don't care. I call him God. I bang with him. I get down with him, and I'm watching him do stuff in my life and for my family that I only heard my grandmother talk about. Only heard this when my mom talk about it. Only heard this when my great aunt talk about it. Always talked about God and all the stuff he can do. And I used to think it was hocus pocus. But man, when you have a relationship with him, when you have a relationship with God, he don't just take care of you. He take care of everybody around you. And he take care of everybody that you come in contact with. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you. You have to trust God and let go. Understand? Trust him and let go. That's all I can do. I'm not special. I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect. I got my flaws. I make mistakes daily. I've done things that I'm not proud of. I've done things that I shouldn't have done, that I knew I shouldn't have done, but God still stayed faithful. He stayed loyal, and he kept his promise. But what you can't do, you can't sit on your ass and pray and just sit there like this, like, yep, he coming. No, you got to go out there and make it work. You got to go out there and be the change you want to see in life. You got to go out there and be the best you can be. You got to go out there and you got to live your life so that God can identify you as his child. Once he know that you his child because you're doing the steps and things that he can identify with you, whatever you want to do is going to happen. Whatever you want is going to come. Whatever your heart desire and feel, he's going to give it to you. Man, trust and love God. I'm telling you, I bangs with him. I bangs with him. Woo! 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 I'm telling you, he powerful. He can do it. He can do it. He can do it. He can do it. I love him, and I gotta go because I gotta call my mom some more. I love y'all. Hey, summertime coming. Stay rocked up in your faith. Stay rocked up in your faith. I got snot coming out my nose. Yo, stay rocked up in your faith. You stay rocked up in your faith, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I promise you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Nothing anyone can do to you can stop you from reaching your goal. Listen, I got kicked out of the Marine Corps. You understand? I got kicked out. They told me, get out. We don't want you no more. You ain't gonna be nothing. You this, you that. They called me everything underneath the sun. And I still got an honorable discharge. I still got everything I said I wanted to get. He still blessed me. He still kept his promise.